So, it's been a while since I have given you an update, but let me give you a 3 month update. So this is kind of behind, but I weighed myself. I'm trying to weigh myself monthly. I weighed myself this month, and I on the 12th, and I was 214 pounds. So I lost 10 pounds in a month. It's good, but it's not. Let me share a few things with you. It's good because of the fact that I have not been doing well with eating. I have not been doing good. I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all can judge me if you want in the comment section. But I started drinking fruit juice, and I've shared this with you all. I started drinking fruit juice. To be honest, the Crystal Light now is actually too strong for me. Water is too, but it's just something I'm just gonna have to get used to. I was doing so good with it in my pre-op diet that I thought that when this was over, that it was just gonna be easy. But it's not. And can I tell you what I've been drinking? Mind the business that pays you, but cran mango. Cran mango is so, who would think that mangoes and cranberries go together? It does, praise the Lord. So I've been drinking a lot of that, and I was trying to get away with it. Well, oh, it's 100% juice. That's not good because the carbs are really high in that. So that's not good. So I know that this is supposed to be like, oh, about my triumphs, but I'm gonna be honest, tell you the truth about it. That's not good. My eating. That's not good. That's why I said for 10 pounds, I'm really grateful for that. But my eating hasn't been good. Now, I'm not overeating. I'm just not eating enough, and I'm not eating the right things. So, I can go a whole day and not be hungry. And that comes with this, and some days I do get hungry, and there's some moments I don't. I have to remind myself to eat. So what I had to start doing was going back on my protein shakes. I had gotten away from that, but I'm trying to do at least a protein shake a day in the morning that really just jump starts my protein intake and my nutrition. I had my blood work, which is when they test to see your where you are with your vitamin regimen. And for me, everything was good. My iron was slightly low. My B12s were good. And it was just one more vitamin that they said I needed to add into my regimen, because I haven't been taking it. So I was pleased about that. So, so that has been good. What things have I been eating? I haven't been eating a lot of starches. I can't really eat starches. So I do a lot of like shrimp, steak for iron, or like red meat and chicken. And I try not to have that fried. If I do wings, I'm really honestly only eating like 1 or 2 wings. And so a meal lasts me for like 3 or 4 settings. That can be kind of, in its own thing. Other than that, I don't find any, and this is something they asked me on my meeting, I don't find anything to be sickening. Like, I don't get sick with any food, really. I kind of know when I'm full. I realize when I'm eating too fast and how to slow down. I did have a hard day where everything I ate, I got full faster than I did normally. And that was a whole day. So that is it. Let's talk about something else, okay? Just want to kind of let you guys know so you can keep me in prayer. Mind your business. So when it came down to, I told you guys I was starting with a trainer last week. Last month, I didn't start. I thought I was going to start with the trainer this week. I didn't start. Let me tell you what's going on in my life, because life really affects our nutrition and our mental health. I am graduating in a few short weeks, and I am coming to the completion of my second master's degree. I'm getting a master's in divinity from Duke University, and all of the not last minute assignments, but the end of the year assignments and projects can become very stressful. And one of the things that I had to share this with someone, I was like, I'm used to, when I am stressed out, eating. Like, I'm used to eating. Like, well, I'm gonna eat good. I'm stressed. I'm gonna eat good. But this is, I have to change my mindset with that. So trying but stress eating is really good, is really bad. Snacking. There was one moment I caught myself snacking on white cheddar Cheez-Its. Mind your business, and cran mango together. So what I'm trying to do is trying to figure that out. I only have one more week of assignments, and then another week of testing, and then I do hope to actually start my personal trainer, which I'm excited about. He knows, I've had the surgery. He's willing to work with that. So anyway, that's one issue. So I'm just telling you guys the truth about the real part of VSG, right? So yes, you've had the VSG surgery, but yet you still have to watch your intake, and you have to plan. And I'm not really good at planning meals. So that's how I'm being defeated in this. I always want to say season, like I'm in church, but y'all don't know, in this time frame. So those are things that I'm really looking to do better on as time goes by. But it's just really been a hard month as far as work and pastoring and just trying to figure out, all these things are coming to an end. But I am excited to be graduating. So that's been very difficult. Another thing that's happening to me that I am going to figure this out this month, so I'll give you more information, is I've been getting dizzy. If you read about this surgery, you'll find out that can be a side effect of this. It could mean that your sugar is low, that you're in a calorie deficit. So I've had, in the last week and a half, I've had some dizzy spells. I've had moments where I thought I was going to faint. So I've been really those days that I feel that way, trying to really just reflect on what I've been eating, have I been eating, and things of that sort. So that's one issue of it. Also, I have ADHD. Let me share that. Yes, I have ADHD. When I say I have ADHD, I am not talking about I just can't focus, so I diagnosed myself with ADHD. No. I have real ADHD. And I realized that maybe about 2 years ago, I realized that I had ADHD when I was going through school, and I was just having a hard time focusing, and it was just really bad. I could go through a whole class and not realize anything was happening. It was really bad, or just always just racing thoughts and things of that sort. So I went through. I think mental health is important. I think therapy is necessary. I think having a psychiatrist is necessary. So one of the medications that they put me on for my ADHD is something called Vyvanse. And if you know anything about Vyvanse is it also can serve as an appetite suppressant. They also prescribe that to people who deal with binge eating. So now that I am back on, because I'm at the end of the semester, so I need it. Now that I'm back on my Vyvanse, it also, I'm already affected because of the surgery. But on top of that, it also makes me feel like I'm not hungry. So I'm either stress eating or I'm not eating at all. So those are things that are kind of contributing to my poor diet. So I'm working with my doctors with that. One of the things we did was we decreased my Vyvanse this week. So I still am able to focus on these, just on the task that I have at hand. So those are the things. I wish I could come every week or every other week when I do this and give you guys these wonderful reports yo, yes, things are good. Yes, and things still are good. And I'm not regretting having this surgery. I'm still having a lot of people I did a side-by-side this month of, from my, I think it was a year and a half or 2 years. And just to see the difference, I'm starting to fit clothes that I was wearing in college. I love that. I'm having to put clothes in bins that I no longer can wear. And then another thing, I'm realizing that I have to really be aware of my clothing because I'm missing clothes. So there's some things I'm I'm gonna wear this. Maybe I can fit in that in 2 weeks, right? Well, then when I go to put it on in 2 weeks, I realize it's actually too big. So I missed the window to wear it. But anyway, everything's good. Remember, I did tell you the guys that, I had some issues with my back prior to surgery. And I was seeing a chiropractor for that, had pinched nerves and things of that sort. But after the surgery, everything was well. However, this week I had some back pain. I had to bring the Bengay back out, which they also say is normal for this surgery, that sometimes your body is shifting. So things have to come together, right? Other than that, everything is well. I'm not here just to tell you the victories of it. I'm also here to tell you the struggle of it. And this has been a struggling month. So 10 pounds with everything that's been going on, I'll take it. I'll take it. However, I realize that I'm also in the honeymoon phase of this surgery. So, but I am, like I said, I don't want to take that for granted and be like, oh, this is what I can do because I don't want to gain my. So I did beat my goal. I'm in my low teens, so 214. My hope is next month to be in the low 200s, like 205 possibly down. And my 200 was my goal weight. But now I have to shift what I thought I would look like at 200. And now I think my goal weight is going to be 190 or 185. I haven't really came to a conclusion on that. But I'm looking good, feeling good. I'm trying to get through this thing. So for my third month, not too bad, not too shiesty. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to do a live. I'm going to do a YouTube about why I chose to do the surgery and share some truths about that. But anyway, this is me. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.